So it was a long time between the first goal and the second goal. Just your defense was pretty solid part of the all night.
Yeah, I think we played really well tonight, and as you said, defense played really well, and kind of, especially when we got to the pace of the game and got comfortable with it. I think we played really solid defense today, so I think it was a really good game all around.
You come back to Rochester, but the defenders in front of you look a little bit different than last year. Tell me about this new group that you have in front of you, though.
I think we have really, really good D. A lot of skilled guys, and they can move the puck and still be, really solid defensive end. So, maybe I don't know, a little bit younger guys, but still, they have a lot of them have NHL experience, and you can see it on the ice. They they play down a lot. We have a lot of young forwards, and who are playing their first year here. So I think having defense like that helps a lot.
How eager were you just to get back and play a meaningful game again?
It's really nice, especially when we have a crowd like that. Thank you for everybody who showed up. It means a lot to the players, but it's always fun when you're playing for the points, and kind of, especially at the third period, you can see that everybody wants to win. So I think we did well today with that too.
What's it like mentally, physically? You faced a lot of shots early, then there was a pretty big lull, and then at the end, you faced a lot more. You seemed pretty in tune all the way through. But what's that like for you, I guess?
Yeah, I think the hard part of it is if you don't see a lot of shots, and there's those quiet periods of the game. So, you just try to kind of, keep your head in the game, focus on the other things, and try to help the D by talking and play the puck as much as you can. So, kind of trying to get involved during those times, other ways than, saving those shots. So I think that's the way, keep yourself in the game.
Technically speaking, what were the aspects of your game that you felt really good about tonight?
I think after the start, I felt like kind of being behind the game always, kind of being behind the puck. So kind of moving and positioning myself well and reading the plays well. I think that helps, and helps to get those rebounds and second chances they got maybe. And I think just being the presence on the net and kind of not giving away rebounds and giving those, as I said, being behind the second puck too. So I think just being behind the game and behind the puck all the time.
Did you learn anything from Craig Anderson at this most recent camp?
Well, yeah. As I said, he's kind of good at that. But what I was just talking about, he's, as everybody kind of knows, he's a little bit older and he's been around for a long time. But that's kind of where he catches up to us young guys. He reads the play so well. It's awesome to watch. He doesn't play the traditional new style what everybody else is kind of playing, but he played really, really well last night too. I watched the game, so that's kind of what I learned from him. Just how important it is to read the game.
It's unusual to have three goalies on the same team at this level. What challenges does that present for you?
I don't necessarily think it's a challenge. Hauser and Subi, they're both really, really good guys. Everybody gets along well, and they bring so much, energy to the team. So I think it's just more, you can learn from everybody, and we talk about a lot. They're really good guys, as I said. So we talk about, how the games go in different situations, how they see them. So Hauser was on the bench today, and Subi was in the stands, of course, but they see the situation a little bit different than I see them on the ice, so they can always help me with that.
Listen on Zoom, go ahead.
For your workload, what do you prefer? Obviously, it's a quick turnaround to tomorrow's game. Do you kind of prefer to stay in it and play again, or do you kind of like that rest if you get a rest?
No, I think I like to get back to it. I can play as much minutes as I'm given. So I'm still young, and I think for me it's the most important thing we've been talking about. It's when I'm here, especially to get minutes and kind of learn from that. And it's the best way to learn too. Is like every game, especially in the AHL, is going to be different. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. So I think it's more minutes I can get, it's better.